be talking about significant court cases and guidelines that have gotten us to where we are today. So this is a lot of history for religion in Texas schools. So first we have Everson versus Board of Education in 1947, and this was a case where the taxpayers didn't want to pay to get their private school students to class because the public school students weren't paying. So in this case study, the decision was that every school student should be able to get to school for free and safely without any problems. A year later was McCollum versus Board of Education, and this was a case study that said that no instruction from religious leaders should be on campus, but that off campus it's okay for them to get that instruction. And 4 years later was Zorek versus Clausen, and that was a case study that said that everyone can leave school early if it is to receive religious instruction. This also stands today, where if you are in school and you want to go to mass, a youth event, anything like that, you have permission to leave. In Stone versus Graham, 1980 is when the court decided to remove the 10 Commandments from the classroom because that was a breach of church and state. Now we're going to move on to some of the guidelines that were significant. So in the 1970s, the justice developed this set of guidelines. The purpose of a challenged law or practice must be secular, as opposed to sectarian, meaning religious views. The primary effect of law or practice must be one that neither enhances nor inhibits religion, and thus does not impair the practice of one's religious beliefs. And the third one is the law or practice must not involve excessive entanglement between state and church. This guideline is most often related to state efforts to aid religiously affiliated private schools. Okay, so after that we have the Lee versus Wiseman in 1992, which led to the two Lee guidelines. So the first three were Lemon, and now we're moving on to Lee. So the first is whether there is government endorsement of religion and whether there is a psychologically coercive effect on objectors.